station in Zambia, connecting you to the newsmakers and events that make news in the Global Village.
Good evening. This is the 5FM Radio Main News. The headlines. Finance Minister Dr. Stimbekom Sokotwane attends 10th Delphi Economic Forum in Greece. ZAMSA distributes 80% of 7th consignment of Healthy Center kits nationwide. And 50 hippos killed by anthrax in DR Congo. This bulletin is also live on our Facebook and YouTube, 5FM Radio Zambia. With the details, my name is Lance Sannie. Finance and National Planning Minister Stimbekom Sokotwane has arrived in Delphi, Greece, to participate in the 10th edition of the Delphi Economic Forum. Dr. Sokotwane is representing the Republican President Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, who was invited by the organizers to be one of the keynote speakers at the forum's 10th anniversary. This year's Delphi Economic Forum is centered on a shared reflection of the past transformative decade. For Zambia, the forum presents a valuable opportunity to continue promoting investment and strengthening partnerships. These efforts are aimed at accelerating investment, establishing job-creating enterprise creation to improve the livelihoods of Zambians. The areas of interest for the delegation are high-level discussions on driving sustainable futures through financing for development, enhancing competitiveness through strong governance systems, developing geo-economic paradigm, mobilizing private equity and investment in infrastructure and technology and innovation. Mr. Sokotwane is accompanied by Presidential Special Assistant for Economic Affairs Dr. Pamela Nakamba, Presidential Policy Advisor Ms. Chipo Mwanawasa, and Acting Director for Economic Management at the Ministry of Finance and National Planning, Mr. Akapelwa Imweko. The Delphi Economic Forum brings together global leaders from the public and private sectors, civil society, academia, and other key stakeholders to engage in dialogue on critical global challenges and opportunities. This is according to a statement issued by Office of the Secretary to the Treasury, Minister of Finance and National Planning. The Zambia Medicines and Medical Supplies Agency, ZAMSA, has announced that 80% of the 70 consignment of health center kits has been successfully distributed to healthcare facilities across the country. ZAMSA Senior Manager for Corporate Communications, Bradley Chingobe, has said the achievement underscores the agency's unwavering commitment to strengthening Zambia's health supply chain and ensuring the consistent availability of essential medicines and medical supplies. Mr. Chingobe has explained that the health center kits are specifically designed to meet the primary healthcare needs of communities, providing vital commodities used in the treatment of common illnesses and the delivery of basic health systems and services. He has said to date, over 3,500 health facilities have received the kits, reinforcing the capacity of primary healthcare centers to deliver quality and timely services to the Zambian people. He has further emphasized that ZAMSA's ability to reach even the most geographically challenging location is a testament to the resilience, efficiency, and strategic coordination of the agency's supply chain. Mr. Chingobe has added that distribution efforts are ongoing, with teams working diligently to complete deliveries to the remaining provinces in the coming days.
This agency, ZAMSA, has effectively distributed 80% of the 7th consignment of the health center kits that we procured from Mission Pharma to over 3,500 facilities across the country. This distribution is meant to supplement the availability of essential medicines in the remote communities and the health posts that are spread across the country.
The government has reaffirmed its commitment to empowering Zambian youth through education and skills development, recognizing these as key drivers for national growth and resilience. Speaking at a colorful cupping ceremony for student nurses under the government-sponsored GRZ Independent Churches of Foreign Missions (ICOF) program in Lusaka today, Ministry of Youth, Sport and Arts Development Permanent Secretary Mr. Kangwa Chileshe has congratulated the student nurses posted to Linksfield College of Health Sciences and Technology. Mr. Chileshe has described the event as more than a ceremonial gesture, calling it a celebration of resilience, sacrifice, and the promise of a healthier Zambia. He has emphasized that wearing the nurse's cap should not only be seen as a symbol of academic achievement, but also as a sign of responsibility and commitment to service. The permanent secretary has also highlighted key pillars of the national youth policy, including skills development, entrepreneurship, mental health support, and the fight against substance abuse. He noted that initiatives like the GRZ ICOF program are making tangible impacts on the ground and transforming the lives of young people across the country. The GRZ ICOF sponsorship program is a flagship youth empowerment initiative that offers free higher education to young people, particularly in critical sectors such as healthcare. Chairperson on Legal Affairs, Human Rights and Governance, Clement Andeleki, has reassured the United Nations Special Rapporteur on Freedom of Religion or Belief, Dr. Nazila Ganye, that the proposed constitutional amendments are non-contentious. The remarks was made during a courtesy call by Dr. Gane at the National Assembly. Dr. Andeleki has emphasized that the amendments have garnered wide support, with both the opposition and the ruling party reaching a consensus on the matter. He has assured Dr. Gane that there is broad political agreement on the constitutional changes, making it clear that the amendments do not face significant opposition from any major political party.
There are a number of provisions, including that for Member of Parliament having to serve 5 years, because ultimately, though the Constitution provides as such, Members of Parliament do not serve for 5 years in Zambia. The Constitution says Member of Parliament shall be elected for 5 years, but immediately it's 4 years, 9 months, Parliament is dissolved, and they lose 3 months of their income, 3 months of their benefits against the provisions of the Constitution. So generally, Your Excellency, all these provisions, provision of government is being supported by the opposition parties, it's being supported by nearly everyone.
And in other news trending this evening, Information and Media Permanent Secretary Tabo Kawana has clarified that the government is not blocking incarcerated former Defense Minister Geoffrey Mwamba from accessing medical care in South Africa, as reported in some sections of the media. Opposition Muntu Party leader Stephen Nyirenda has emphasized that the government plays a crucial role in fostering wealth creation among the citizens, specifically by providing them with opportunities that can help them achieve financial success. Up next, the business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
The Zambia Development Agency ZDA and the Sinda District Council of Eastern Province have joined hands to train beneficiaries of Constituency Development Fund CDF grants and loans from 6 different wards. The agency is offering training in entrepreneurship and financial literacy to equip participants with essential knowledge and skills to manage the loans and grants effectively and responsibly while creating employment and wealth for local communities. The agency, through the Investment, Trade and Business Development Act number 18 of 2022, facilitates and promotes growth-oriented businesses to formalize their businesses. It also provides business development services and training programs. Speaking during the opening session of the training, Cinda Council Chairperson Mr. Julius Perry urged the participants to use the loans and grants responsibly and for their intended purposes. Mr. Perry emphasized the importance of avoiding misuse of the funds and encouraged participants to remain focused on building sustainable businesses. He encouraged beneficiaries to be free to diversify their businesses if they face challenges, as long as they get approval from the CDF office. The agency will train a total of 600 participants from April 7th to 11th, 2025. Ends the business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
And now in news from across our borders, at least 50 hippos and other large animals have been killed by anthrax poisoning in Africa's oldest national park, its director has said. Photos shared by the Virunga National Park in the Democratic Republic of Congo show the motionless animals floating along the Ishasha River. Park officials say they first started appearing last week. The exact cause of the poisoning is unknown, but tests have confirmed the presence of anthrax. Park Director Emmanuel Demord said works was underway to recover the animals and bury them to prevent further spread, but it was difficulty because there were no excavators. And in sports news, the Zambia under-20 men's national team is currently in camp preparing for the Egypt 2025 AFCON tournament. Coach Boyd Mulwanda aims to replicate under-17 World Cup qualification feat. Goalkeeper Livson Banda, the shot stopper who is the captain of the side, believes the squad will qualify to the FIFA World Cup. Germany-based under-20 Zambian defender Milimo Nalumango opens up on his excitement of being part of the camp in Lusaka that is in the early stages of preparing for the tournament. Nalumango plays for the Fortuna Düsseldorf under-19 side in Germany and believes the current under-20 squad will live up to expectations. Zambia is in Group C alongside Senegal, Kenya, and Sierra Leone at the tournament, which runs from April 26 to May 18 in Egypt. The under-20 AFCON is being used as a qualifier for the FIFA World Cup set for Chile. And now, the weather.
Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100 off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy. Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
The evening is having few clouds, windy at times, and warm to mild. And that item brings us to the end of the news. But before we go, a recap of the stories that made headlines. Finance and National Planning Minister Dr. Stumbekom Sokotwane has arrived in Delphi, Greece to participate in the 10th edition of the Delphi Economic Forum. The Zambia Medicines and Medical Supplies Agency ZAMSA has announced that 80% of the 7th consignment of health center kits has been successfully distributed to healthcare facilities across the country. And at least 50 hippos and other large animals have been killed by anthrax poisoning in Africa's oldest national park, its director has said. For more news, follow us on Facebook and YouTube, 5FM Radio Zambia. On behalf of the entire news crew and the technical department, thank you for listening to the Happy World of 5FM. Stay safe and stay tuned to 5FM Radio. My name is Lance Sannie. Enjoy the rest of the evening.